Now, the next fight that we're going to come to is a fight that has got a lot of people talking. These guys could not be more opposite in character, Daniel Dubois and Jarrell Miller, but they are united in one common goal on Saturday, and that's to knock each other out. Cannot wait for this fight. It is brought to you in association with Salita Promotions and Miller Time Promotions. And Frank, I'm gonna bring you in here. Daniel Dubois, just 18, 19 years old when he first joined the Queensberry stable. You've been there every step of the way. Feels like a big one on Saturday night.
It certainly is. He's in a tough fight, there's no doubt about that. And he's just coming off a very tough fight against Usyk. We all have our views on how the outcome of that. I felt that was a legitimate blow, but I'm not going to drive everybody mad about that. But look, Daniel shows that he's got the power. I think he gave Usyk his toughest fight at heavyweight, and he certainly exposed, I think, a weakness there in around his middle. He struggles a bit taking sometimes shots to the body. And as I say, Daniel has power. But at the end of the fight, a lot of people questioned the way it ended. They questioned about his commitment. And this is a fight where he's got to get out there and he's got to show what he's all about. And that's the challenge for him. And he's up for the challenge. He's in a really good place at the moment. And he's in with an excellent fighter who's had his problems in the past. He's now got his license back, having paid for the problems that he incurred upon himself. He's licensed by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. This is a good fight for him as well. You know, both these guys, I think, are at a level now where they need to put in a performance that's going to be really eye-catching, a performance that's going to move them on to the next level. I've got my views on who I feel will win, and that's why Daniel, we put him into the fight. But I know that Jarrell's got his own opinion on that. But one thing's for sure, this fight is on paper a 50-50 fight. And I think it's going to be probably the most competitive fight on the night. I may be wrong, because there are some great fights on the card, but it's going to be a very, very competitive fight.
Thank you very much, Frank. Let's bring in Dimitri Salita here. Dimitri, you've been banging the drum for Jarrell Miller for a little while now. You've talked about how he's got the skills and the personalities to really become a top heavyweight. But this feels like the toughest fight of his career. Do you agree with that, and do you agree with what Frank said?
Thank you so much. First of all, it's a great honor to be here, and I want to thank all the event organizers. This is a fantastic event, and like Mr. Frank Warren said, this is a crossroads fight. And Jarrell has all the ingredients, the skills, the personality to be a real force in the heavyweight division. And Daniel Dubois, on paper, is Jarrell's toughest opponent, but I believe Jarrell is going to be explosive, impressive, and is going to put himself in position for big fights.
So for you, this is a case of Jarrell Miller putting himself in the shop window for maybe some other guys up here?
Definitely. I think that Jarrell, look at how much interest he's generated this week. There's not have been a lot of heavyweights from Brooklyn, New York, like Mike Tyson and Riddick Bowe, who have the personality and the skills. And I believe with an impressive win, Jarrell puts himself in a picture with the big fights, with Tyson Fury, with Anthony Joshua, with Usyk, with Wilder, etc.
Thank you very much, Dimitri. Now, I've been looking forward to this all week. I'm actually going to come to Daniel Dubois first, because I'm not sure he'd get a word in otherwise. So, Daniel, I'm going to bring you in here. You've talked about how this guy here, Jarrell Miller, is the perfect opponent for you. Now, he is going to weigh 100 pounds more than you. He's going to be calling you names. He's going to be walking you down. Why is he the perfect guy for you to fight?
I only have a few things to say to Jarrell. Yo, big baby. Every baby has a daddy, and I'm gonna beat you like I'm your daddy.
Hey!
What's up?
I don't know what card they
What's up?
to read that on, but I'm happy you did it. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3. Daniel Dubois just lost his virginity.
Daniel's arrived.
Let's go.
He's here.
Daniel, are you here to knock this guy out on Saturday night?
I'm ready to see him in the ring. I don't do too much talking, but I'm ready for him.
Has he lit a fire in you, calling you all these names, putting up all these posts on social media, coming after you? Has he lit a fire in you?
No, I'm ready to fight. I got a support behind me, and I'm ready to just show up. Show up.
Let's bring in Jarrell Miller. Now, it looks like you've changed Daniel Dubois this week. This is a new guy here. It sounds like he wants to do bad things to you on Saturday. Tell us what you're thinking.
Before I roast him, I want to say, Alhamdulillah, you know, as a newly born Muslim, you know, I'm tired of roasting these guys all week, man. I'm exhausted. I'm just ready to punch them in the face already, you know, and I was like, who am I to roast first? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give all the fighters grace. You know, I'm going to give AJ grace. And, you know, me and Deontay haven't said no words, so I'm going to give him grace. Old Tom, everybody give him grace. But I feel like picking at some promoters, you know. You know, Eddie's my guy still, you know. And I always say sometimes he can be a jackass or, you know, a little hypocrite. But, you know, he does pay well and he paid on time compared to the other dickhead at this other side of the table. So with that being said, you know, Eddie, you know I'm still a fan of you. But, Frank, thank you as well. I'm a fan of you as well, too. Even though you picked the ball, I'm going to cook his ass. Listen, man, Saturday night's going to be a fun night. You know, I'm excited to see the AJ Wallen fight, the Deontay Parker fight. You know, it's not just about myself. I just feel like it's an awesome card to be on. The Bevo fight as well, too. Just tune in Saturday night, man. I'm going to cook this shrimp, the two-time quitter. You know what I'm trying to say?
Boy.
Two-time quitter. Ain't going to spank shit. Listen.
I'm going to teach you a lesson, boy.
It's so funny.
I'm going to teach you a lesson.
You know, after the Usyk fight, you know, I heard he finally got some vagina. So I'm happy for you. And I applaud you that you know what the gushy feel like. Well, I'm going to make your face mushy come Saturday night. So all you guys, please tune in. And it's going to be amazing. Thank you. Have a good night.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
Tremendous exchange. I'm almost lost for words. Look, Jarrell, I can't let you go. I mean, you're trying to give everyone grace up here. Are you sure you haven't got anything else to say to any other rival heavyweights up here?
Nah, I'll tell you the reason why. I'm locked in now. You know, Monday was here. You know, you seen AJ and I seen Dubois already. Like I said, we all got our respectful tasks on Saturday. I'm locked in on Daniel Dubois right now. You know, the beef and all that stuff can happen again after the fight. But I know I got your back, though. If anybody messes with you, just let me know. You know, get him a Brooklyn beatdown for sure. I got you. You cussed out now with me. You feel me? But, nah, man, I'm just focused on Saturday night, man. Let's tune in, bro. I did enough talking. I done hype the card as much as I can. Just buy the damn pay-per-view and watch an amazing night of boxing in Saudi. Let's go.
Thank you so much, Jarrell. Thank you, Daniel. Brilliant, brilliant stuff here. Cannot wait for this fight on Saturday night.